गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। वर्णानामर्थसङ्घानां रसानां छन्दसामपि मङ्गलानां च कर्तारौ वन्दे वाणी विनायकौ भवानी शङ्करौ वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणौ याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धा स्वान्तस्तमीश्वरं वन्दे बोधमयं नित्यं गुरुं शङ्कररूपिणं यमाश्रितो हि वक्रोऽपि चन्द्र सर्वत्र वन्द्यते नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपितवामभागं पाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं लाल देह लाली लसे अरुधरि लाल लंगूर वज्र देह दानव दलन जय 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 कपिसूर यत्र यत्र रघुनाथ कीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूतमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि रामं रामानुजं सीतां भरतं भरतानुजं सुग्रीवं वायुसूनुं च प्रणमामि पुनः पुनः नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम बोलो श्रीराम जय जय राम श्रीराम Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Jaya Jaya Ram Bolo Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri 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 Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Bolo Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Bolo Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Bolo Jaya Jaya Ram Bolo Jaya Jaya Ram Bolo Jai Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram जय जय राम। बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, उमापति महादेव की। बोलो भाई सब संतन की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम। The all-pervading God will not solve our problem. The amount of God present in Lanka and amount of God present in Ayodhya was same. It's not that more God was present in Ayodhya. The amount of God in Chitrakoot also was as much as God was present in Lanka. But everybody was very disturbed in Lanka, and everybody was very happy and quiet in Chitrakoot and Ayodhya. What is the reason? Reason is the God which is present doesn't make you happy. God which is expressive makes you happy. In Lanka, everybody was bhogi, everybody was rather mahavilasi, indulgent, and their Sita Ma was crying. And same Sita, mother, is happy in Chitrakoot or in Ayodhya or in Janakpuri, because there Bhagwan Ram was expressive. Like you go at various places, somewhere, everywhere you are not expressive. Somewhere you are sitting quietly. Everywhere you don't express your ideas, you don't express your views, you don't express your happiness and sorrows. So expressed God gives you fulfillment, and not present God. So one is Vartaman, other is Vidyaman. Vidyaman means present, and Vartaman means active. Understood? Vartaman and Vidyaman. One is active, other is just present. You are active or present here? Nobody is saying. Of course you are present, but you are active also. Or you are sitting quietly, but internally in your thoughts are following my words. Each word is trying. If supposing you miss a word, then you say, what was that? And sometimes they ask the neighbor, what did he say? He said, I also didn't understand. So, and then both become quiet. So certain words are there. Therefore, one who is speaking, he should not wobble. Each word has to be clearer. Otherwise, some people speak very fast. When I went there, he's almost sir, I don't know what happened. So you are quite attentive. What is he talking? And after some time you get tired, then you sit quiet. Bole bolte raho tum. So you have to be if you have to give lot of attention and force, then you get tired. So each word should be very explicit and clear. This is one point. Second point is, please note my point, that some two thoughts sometimes can be together and sometimes two thoughts cannot be together. Like thought of quietness and thought of anger is not friend. But thought of quietness and thought of humility will go together. Thought of faith and thought of love for God will go together. But thought of faith and worry won't go together. They are contradictory thought. You can eat rice and dal, but dal and kheer is not a combination. I hope so. Anybody can eat anything I have no problem. Similarly, papad and sevi also is not a combination. So, because one is salty, other is sweet. And so, the Ravana's thought of delusion and Ramji's thought of knowledge are not together. Delusion and knowledge can't exist together. Dispassion and attachment can't exist together. I hope you're understanding. The desirelessness and anger cannot exist together. And therefore Ramji and Ravan cannot exist together. And therefore Hanumanji and Meghnad cannot exist together. Meghnad is calm and Hanumanji is nishkam. So either you are this side or that side. You can't have, at least for some time you will be on one side and some time you are on another side. But you cannot, at the same time, you cannot have delusion and knowledge together. Like the sun and darkness at the same place. Darkness is here, but there are certain places only it is bright sunlight here. In America, this is daytime. Where now it is night. It is daytime there. It must be, I think, 9 o'clock. Depends which zone you are in. Similarly, Ramji, the love which is selfless, and Ravan who is selfish, selfishness and selflessness can't exist in the same heart. Now choice is yours. Peace and attachment can't exist in the same heart. Ego and surrender can't exist in the same heart. You either you choose the ego or you choose the surrender. You can't say I'm surrendered egoistic person. This is a contradiction. Like a hot ice cream. You can't have that. So vritti, certain vritti do not exist together. Thought of self-control and thought of overindulgence can't be in the same heart at the same time. They are opposite thoughts. Will I understood why? Thought of greed and thought of contentment. A very ambitious person, at the same time satisfied person. He cannot exist together. Prasad buddhi and bhog buddhi can't exist together. I am a doer and God is also a doer. Both cannot be important in the same heart at the same time. One you have to make main, other you have to make gaun or secondary. So if this is the case, then either we are in Lanka or either we are with Ramji. Problem is not with Lanka. Problem is who is ruling the Lanka. Because once after that Vibhishanji will rule the Lanka. So Lanka is not an issue. Issue is who runs, who is the head, who is the boss. What is called? Who calls the shots? Well, he calls the shot. Acha, So one person married his secretary in the office. The boss was, he married secretary. Then marriage was change of boss. So role reversal was there. Now he became the secretary and she became the boss. Where you get all these things? So this is there. So you can't have two bosses in the same place. Like you can't have two heads. So heart will be ruled either by Ramji's wish or by Ravana's wish. Either delusion will rule or knowledge will rule. Either dispassion will rule or attachment will rule. Either sakamta will rule or nishkamta will rule. Either surrender will rule or ego will rule. Only thing, this gang. Gang is one word, group is another word, galaxy of. You can't say gang of sadhus were going. It's a very wrong bad English. Gang of robbers may be there. Or gang of, what is it called? Some kind of nefarious elements are there. You use the word gang. For sadhus, you can say galaxy of sadhus were going. You can't say galaxy of robbers where you're going. So you have to use the right English. A fleet of cars, not a group of cars. Fleet of cars. Herd of elephants. Are you English grammar teaching or what? No, I'm just saying. So here, this gang of Kam, Krodh, attachment, Ahankar, they are ruling the Lanka, and therefore, I can tell you, you are more closer to this gang rather than galaxy where Hanumanji is there, Jambanji is there, Sugriv is there, Ramji is there. Then if you say no dispassion, then you say it's a far off thing. I don't know when I will have that dispassion. When I say total dispassion, I mean samadhi. Samadhi, what are you talking? I can sleep, that's it. Samadhi appears far off. Dispassion appears far off. Total surrender appears a very distant dream. I hope I will have surrender, but I don't have. But ego is closer, anger is closer, laziness is closer, and attachment is closer, worries are closer. And therefore yesterday I said that you didn't like that we are more in Lanka than with Bhagwan Ram. We are more in Lanka, and the Shasak and the ruler is the Ravan only. Because if Ramji was ruling, then everything would have been very different. The Shasan, who is heading that heart, if you are clear about this, and this change can happen. And why this change doesn't happen? Between Ramji and Ravanji. Ravanji is a sarcastic remark. It's a sarcasm. Supposing we came late in the house. So, how we were welcomed in the house, our brother said, Aiye, Maharaj ji, aiye. Raja Sahab aa gaye. Aiye. Because I didn't tell where I had gone, and we were late. We came 9 o'clock in the night. Aiye, please, padhariye, please have your seat. Shall I get you coffee, tea, cold water, some kind of drinks, cold drink, what you want? Raja Maharaja Dhiraj ki jai, aiye. All these are sarcastic remarks. Then you understood that the scolding is there now. This is just a preparation for your scolding. Anyway, that's another matter. So, you have to decide. When I am in the ashram or I come to the teacher, I already have said, no, I want to be with Bhagwan Ram. I want to be with Hanumanji. I want to be with this passion. And even if for 1 hour you are there, I'm not saying whole day you have to be there. At least during the satsang kal only, I was with Bhagwan Ram. Chalo. At least 1 hour you are with Bhagwan Ram, and you taste the glory of Bhagwan Ram's company. So now there is a big ocean between the two, and therefore I had said the ocean of difference. Ocean of difference. The expression also came. Ocean of difference is there between my younger and elder son. Don't say another word is there, not good word. They say hell of a difference is there. So that is not a good word. So I don't like that word, so I will not use. We say heaven of a difference was there. So that is also one expression. Dr. Bhima used to use. One day I was sitting, a lot of Shivratri was there. So I said, where is the prasad? Well, hell lot of a prasad is in the temple. I said, you are using wrong word with prasad. He said, oh man. So, how are you, man? So, I heard this expression can be told to the women also. I don't know. You cannot say, how are you, woman? No, I don't know. But I have not heard. But that was, how are you, man? So that was his. So, Dr. Bhima, we remember he was a very sweet person, very gentle and sweet person. So here, now ocean is there. And that ocean is Deha Abhiman. So many doer, enjoyer. I have to do this to get this. He is mine, he is not mine. Attachment, aversion, anger, frustration, various thoughts are like the ocean. Yesterday also I had. And this has, Ram, Bhagavan cannot come because there is a big ocean. It's a big ocean. You cannot say when my ahankar will go away. It's so many issues ahankar is there. So many issues attachments are there. I don't know how I'll be out of my attachment with my son, daughter, wife, husband. It appears as impossible thing. It appears something what to do. It appears something as if very, very distant thing is there. Attachment to go out. My ahankar, very difficult. My anger. And a lot of thoughts are there. It is wide and deep. I am drowned into it. So Ram is that side, I am in this side. There are saints are like Hanumanji. They go straight and they burn. The Hanumanji is dispassion. Otherwise, yesterday 3 ways we saw how to have. If you remember, Nal Neel had to be brought. So I take very baby steps. I am fond of baby steps. Not fond of babies, just baby steps. Don't overhear something. Don't read between the lines. You're not fond of babies. And they are so crying and cranky. So, well, I love babies. I love. You love, I have no problem, you can love. So, you action what you do. You offer puja and prasad. If you remember, Nal Neel, throwing anything, it was sinking. And I have mentioned yesterday, I'm not going to tell the whole thing. Any good action also you do. I told about puja part, jap also it gets drowned if it is done with the hankar, etc. Even good action gets drowned because it was done with the hankar. Ahankar and phalasakti, that I should have got this. I did so much that, supposing somebody does a lot for you, and only once he says that, I do so much for you, next time you'll be hesitant to take his seva. Nobody is saying it. Next time when you need also, you'll keep quiet. He said that day, I don't want to hear this, that I do lot for you. I gave you this thing, I did this for you, I did this for you. How much you will like that? I did it, and therefore, in Hindi it says, Neki kar nadi mein dal. You do and forget. A very common phrase is there, the left hand should not know what right hand has given. These are the phrases which we use. So, moment I am attached to the return, that is where sansar will come. And therefore, my devotion, my puja will be drowned. This is the stone being drowned. Yesterday I had explained this point. Then goodness is goodness only when you are not aware of it. If you are very much aware of your goodness, then that goodness will be, you will not be, you will want something from that. I am a very good donor, don't be aware of it. I do jap, I have to do more. Don't be aware that I do a lot of jap. No. God has made me do the jap. Little. I hope you are getting my point. Yesterday we had taken this point. I do a lot of puja. No, you are not doing any puja. I do, lot of seva in the ashram. Don't say anything. Don't feel also. There are people who have done much more than you. And much more could be done. Much more has been done, much more could be done. You cannot never think that I do a lot. Never also say I love you a lot. Why? Because you love very less. Moment you say I love you a lot, your love will be over. After that your love will not be there. I love you, but I could have loved a lot. I do jap, but I could have done more jap than what I have done. I do some puja, but I could have done more puja if I had more dispassion and if I had more of purity and more of tapasya. Don't put a iti to it. Moment you say I do a lot, after that you have put a full stop to your own love. Don't use such expression as a think also. People have died for serving the country or died for serving their father, mother like Shravan Kumar. We have not died, rather we have put on weight. So, well, from where to where? Put on weight is there. So never think like that. Because that is where your ahankar will come and then if I want recognition and because I want to be I'm not in a race. I have done, God gave me opportunity, the much more could have been done. And if you look back in your life, you could have done much more jap, much more part, much more seva, much more meditation, much more satsang. You could have done. Don't put a limit to it. Somebody took their baby to Puja Guruji and then said, Guruji, he should become like you. The Guruji said very nice thing. He said, why are you putting a limitation on? He can be better also. So why you are putting that he should become only like this? He has his own ways, own life, own prarabdha. Everybody has their own ways to grow. So please understand this. Abhiman will always count how much he did. Never, never, never. Always think, I could have invested the day better. My bhav was not that much as was required in sadhana. If I had more bhav for Ishwar or more bhav for Gurudev or Guru, I would have served a lot, much more. I would have given more joy and I would have been much more happier. Don't give excuses. No, I have joy, but I have bhav, but I can't express. These are nonsense. You have anger and you don't express. You don't see all these things. No, in South Africa they have bhav, but they don't express. It is impossible. If you have bhav, you will express it. If you have anger, you will express. If you have passion, you will express. If you have irritation, you will express. If any bhav is not expressive, its quantity is very less. Any bhav which is more, it will overflow from you. So this is null and nil. They got a boon, which was a curse, has become a boon now. Curse was that any stone you throw, it will start floating. Now that became a boon now. Now I told you, null became the puja vritti and nil became the prasad vritti. Now this step by step, I am going towards Bhagwan Ram. And I am preparing in my heart for the Ram Bhagwan to stand. ठीक है ना? हाँ ठीक है, continue. गुरु हो जाओ शुरू. So वो बोलते रहो. Null nil is not like that. They are changed. They are changed. They have changed. And at that time, so each action is now one. I'm preparing a platform for God to manifest, not to be present. I'm not making the God present. I'm making the God expressive. Action anyway we have to do. And therefore Bhagwan uses the word yat karoshi yadashnasi. 5 times he uses a yat word. Yat means whatever. So that means, how can you do the action for the God? And that to all action for the God unless you have love for the God. That means to do the action, you have to appreciate also what God has done. Then only you feel like doing anything. Therefore yesterday I had used this word also, appreciation. Appreciation, acknowledgement, acceptance. If you remember that. So I appreciate God, what He has done. And I have to give it back to Him. Somebody calls you for dinner thrice. October also, August also he called, September also he called, and October also he has given an invitation that first Sunday please come for dinner. Howsoever conjuice you may be. In November, husband wife will talk. See, thrice, 4 times he has called. Bol nahi raha hai koi. I'm not asking you, I'm just telling. Then you will definitely say, at least once we should call him. We order from outside, we'll not cook anything. Wife is tensed. Like cannot cook. Don't get tensed. We'll get from Indian Delight. You get everything there. I think all the food you can get. Sweet dish also you can get there. Okay. So you will order from here. And later on when our restaurant is there, then you have to order from there. His name is Nourish Bowl. So from there, you will order from there. From Uber or whatever is there. Uber service is there, no? Uber. So Uber is there. But then we'll order everything. It will come packed. They will pack everything. You just have to tell how much is there. I think within 1 hour, 2 hours, they will deliver in your doorsteps. Only thing you have to heat. Already your mind is on fire. You have to just heat it. So what? Nothing. So the Lord called him once because 3 times he has called. Shanti has called 3 times. Now you have to also call. When you have the feeling of, I have got a lot from the God, and anything good that will come in my life, it will be from God. I think we should give whatever is there. And then this puja starts in action. Then I will not do something what I like. Difficulty is here. I like to be angry, but that vritti will not be puja. From morning 6 to 10 o'clock, I offered flower to you. I gave nice sandwich to you. I gave lasagna to you. Lasagna is also there. Anita used to bring lasagna. Neither she is coming, neither lasagna is coming. So that is there. Lasagna was there. Or what is it called, that cake? Pancake, no? No, small one, pancake. Cake was there. Quick cake was there. I'm giving from morning 6 o'clock, I'm serving you. 12 o'clock, I slap you. All what I did has gone. You are very happy till 12 o'clock. Such a nice person is there. He gave me cake, he made chila, kachila, and shalu kalu. Everything I got. And now he's slapping. You remember the slap and not that. And therefore Bhagavan used this word yat karoshi yadashnasi. In between little gap that you had, that will destroy everything what you will give. I hope you understand. Sometime I was eating food at some place, and Shandesh came. Shandesh is a typical delicacy of Kolkata. Childhood. And there was some bone in that. The fish has a certain thorn. Fish had a certain thorn. That happened in my childhood. Now that went inside and whole taste of the food was disturbed after that. Although it was a sweet dish and I had taken the whole food. But because there must be eating or something happened in between, that fish thing. Today also when I take Sandesh, I said I cannot take it. After 30 years also, because that fish has a particular thorn. Fish. Many have experience, all are quiet. So now it disturbed the taste of the whole thing, and ultimately that thorn alone remained in my mind. I pleased God through 10 things, but 11th thing I got upset, or I am angry, or I am lusty, or everything has gone to dogs. Relation keeps on building when I continuously build up. And therefore the prasad buddhi and the puja buddhi is very important. That is how simple steps are taken, which Nal Neel had taken. This is the Karma Yoga steps. And then Bhagavan has at least got a chance to stand. And then all the creatures of the ocean had come, and that was a bhakti. Then you start reveling in the God's glory. Then Vihangam Drishti is there, somebody is jumping. This we had seen. So I have to manifest God through my action. Action is not for completing the action. Karma swanushtita pumsam vishwaksen kathasuya notpaded yatiratim sham evhi kevalam. Bhagavad Ji says, if the karma, how much well done it is done. But it doesn't create the glory of God, that God has done this action. God was the main doer. I was secondary. It was a labor. Your puja is a labor. If you never felt that Bhagwan got the puja done. My jap was a labor. Don't say like that. So much hard work I did in doing jap. My whole back is paining. No, but it is complete or not? Yes. Then Bhagwan also cooperated. I can agree. I agree. If something is going on well, whether in the house, whether in the organization, whether in your family, whether in your health, that means somebody's hand is always there. And therefore I have nothing to be very proud of about, because he is the one who has done the main work. If he wanted, he could have stopped everything. He could create a mess there. If he wanted, he would have made me sleep in the jap. If he wanted, he would have taken my faith in the jap. If he wanted, he would have made me very lazy. Bhagwan can stop your jap and puja and part in no time. This he did with Kumbhakaran. This he did with Duryodhana. This he did with Shakuni. So many incidences you hear. It will take time to realize that. And therefore, if something good happened, it is I offer your yat kritam yat karishyami tat sarvam toya kritam. Natut maya kritam. Phalbhuk tvamev purushottam. But whatever good I have done, it is done by you mainly. And therefore fruit also should belong to you. This is called the person has grown. Now you will not expect, because I got the God, after that what more I got? What more I got? I got the God. I got the God's work. You know, if Gurudev has asked me to get me a glass of water, and I gave him, now somebody asked what you got after giving the glass of water. Like getting the opportunity to give a glass of water itself is a big thing, which you did not get. So, therefore, you don't ask what the fruit is there after that. Bole, I serve my Guru, but he didn't say anything. You got us serving, that itself is a big thing. That will take away asakti, that I should have got it, or I should not. I should have got the credit of doing this work. You got it. This is the steps through which God reveals. And slowly, you start loving, and you feel that all goodness, he really loves me because he does my work. He really loves me because he takes away my problems. He really loves me because all troublemakers of my life who were there, they are no more in this world. What mantra you chanted that they are no more in the world. Or my mind was terribly uncontrolled on this issue. Now I am not uncontrolled. I don't know, I am very controlled now. I don't have anger now. I don't have passion now. I don't have jealousies now. I don't know. Same situation is there. But Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. Gurudev used to joke, Hare means Rudhatu is there, to loot. He said, Luto Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Luto. So, if you realize this, that things have changed inside also, and outside also, then only you can feel like, I think I should have more deeper relation with him. Remaining problems only he can sort out. Let me go to him. Let me not make him upset because of my reactions and because of my actions and bhav. Let me have that bhav shuddhi. This is how you approach the spiritual life. The spiritual life is a high level of appreciation, acknowledgement, acceptance of the Lord. Now I am moving ahead. Let us go ahead now. We have not chanted anything today. So All these monkeys crossed the ocean. You are following? If you have brought Ramayana, please see, all these monkeys crossed the ocean, and Bhagwan Ram is laughing a lot. Maximum he has laughed in Lanka Kand. Bihasi Shab. See, after fourth Doha, As Kautuk Bilo Ki Do Bhai, Bihasi Chale Kripal Lagurai. So you can count how many times Bihasi. Bihasi means hearty laughter. Smile is different. Smile is where both the jaws are joined together, only lips are stretching. Like this is there. So that is called smile. One is called frail smile. Very frail, like Shivji has. Very frail smile. So one is called, laughing. I mean, he's still laughing, but the both jaws are still closer. When both the jaws are at distance, so that is called hearty laughter. Don't suppress your laughter. So that is So sometimes you clap and you some people are there, they laugh and there is no sound. I don't know. So Bihasi Chale Kripal Ragurai. After that he went there and they crossed the ocean. Cross. One day the ocean of this Ahankar is crossed. And Ravana heard this, so he got totally, he had an angina attack. So Sunat Shravan Baridi Sandhana Bandhana Dasmuk Boli Utha Akulana. This is fifth. Bandhyo Bananidhi Niranidhi Ujaladi Sindhu Bari Satya Toya Nidhi Kampati Udadi Payodi Nadis. He is only taking the word of name of ocean only. Because he was a scholar in Sanskrit. So around 12 words he just chanted Sanskrit. There is no verb here. Baridhi, Bananidhi, Mandyo, Niranidhi, Jalani, Sindhus, Baris. He's just, as if you don't say when you are very, stunned and surprised, you say the same thing twice, thrice. Supposing a snake comes, you say, snake. So, because you are overwhelmed. Supposing you see me on the airport and you are going somewhere, hey, Swamiji. You will not do Swamiji. 3-4 times you will say, keep on saying like that. So when you are overwhelmed for something, out of fear, out of excitement, out of joy, out of sadness, then you repeat the same word. So this is what is there. Then Mandodari came. Mandodari is, great woman. Panchkanya is Pare Nityam. In that Panchkanya, Mandodari is also there. Next time fine will be there, Rohit. Not more, 5,000 rand. So that will cover all Dakshina. So I thought this is over our Vishnu Sahasrana. So Nath Bayaru. Now she says, who says? Mandodari, see. You hate somebody. Nath Bayaru kije tahi so buddhi balas jeeti sakye jeeti jayega. You don't fight with God. When you are adharmic, then you are fighting with God. Fight with God is not a physical fight. You are disturbing the law of surrender. Unsurrendered person or unsurrendered mind is a fight with the God. Fight is not that I am physically fighting with the God. It's a fight between my identity and the God's I. I want to put my idea. You are my. When you say you are my, that means he is not God's. I say he is my son. Then how can you say he is God's then? Well, he is God's also and not. No. How can you have two? And if he was yours, then you wouldn't have lost. If he was yours, he would be under your control. Nothing is under your control. Everything is under the control of the God. That itself means nothing belongs to you. It is based on ignorance and non-thinking. Moment you say something is mine, your offerability in that person is gone. On that issue is gone. I could offer, Offer means God, He is yours, and may you get joy through Him. He may not give me joy. Let Him give joy to God. Are you getting my point? Now you are caretaker. When I go to India, they say sometimes, Swamiji, your ashram is very good. I said, it's not my ashram at all. I never thought it's my ashram. And never I said my ashram. I am just a small caretaker and servant of God and Gurudev. He has placed me here. Moment He wants, He will take me here, and I am happily, I will go away. I have no independent relation with this ashram. It is not my ashram at all. All the work that is done, God would have got it done through somebody even if I was not there. Simple. Moment you possess somebody, God withdraws from that area, and that will become the area of your worry. That is the fight with God started. Because God wanted it something. And I am wanting it through something else. Because moment you get attached, you want to control. Moment you want to control, you get obsessed. And after obsession, your anger starts, your frustration. And even if you fulfill, I want this much from you. You did this much. But because I was attached, I wanted you should have done this much. You did this much. I wanted you should have done this much. There is no limit to what I want from you. And I'm not offering. I don't say through, please make the God happy. Don't make me happy. Make the God happy. Who will take care of you? God will take care of me. I want extra attention. I want extra care. I want extra love. I want extra joy. I am in a mess. Therefore, you are too attached to Sita ji, and she belongs to Bhagwan Ram. So don't fight with Bhagwan Ram. We are in tussle with Ram. We don't feel it. But moment I have ahankar, I say, I will do, this is what is my brainchild. Oh, you have brain also. Well, Swami, this project is his brainchild. Oh, he has brain also. One day, Jiva Atma goes away and there is no, it is dead. When Amma was there, I was telling, she went with one Swamiji in Kailash. She took dip in Mansarovar. She became brain dead. Now when she became brain dead, because water was cold, therefore I said nobody will take bath. Now what happened? She has no control over clothes or responses of the body, her eating, answering the calls of the nature, no control. Just watching what she is blabbering. Now they had to lift her to Kathmandu. And Chinese authorities created another problem. He said, where is the whole group? How can I get you? Then they have to consulate, has to be consulted. Because for Chinese, nothing is important. Every day some people come like that. 1 month she was there in Kanda and her life was saved, and ultimately she got back her own brain. You know, if brain, it is his brainchild. What brainchild? You are not even, you are a child of the God, that's it. Brain is of the God. If something good I have thinking, God has prompted me today. One day what? Dementia will happen. Alzheimer's will happen. Then you will hear, and then you will see like that. Dementia person is seeing his son like that. He said, I am W. He is just gazing. Pratyabhigya has gone. Pratyabhigya is gone. Memory is not there. All the neurons have gone here and there. Pathetic situation happens. And who knows that it will not happen to anybody of us? We use very, proudly. I thought like that. I think I'm a very intelligent person, Swamiji. Gochu, tum intelligence. Gochu Ganesh. So, GG. You sign GG. So, Buddhi. Sometimes I feel I'm extra intelligent. I think out of the box. I always think out of the box. I always say, Christians are also now doing for cremation. They are thinking out of the box. ये क्या बात है? We should know really where we stand and what we lose. Don't be in fight with the God. हम काम ही नहीं करेंगे. I am just your servant. निमित्त मात्रम भव सव्यसाचिन. मात्रम is very important. उतना ही रहो तुम, उससे ज्यादा कुछ मत रहो. मात्र एक मात्रच प्रत्यय is there. This much only. It has a meaning. अच्छा, हाँ. Don't be in fight with the, and God does not like ahankar. God does not like attachment. God does not like anger. You are fighting and it will be lost battle. You will not get cooperation in your work. You will feel all work only I have to do. Nobody helps me. I am so frustrated, so dejected. No, so thought also is not coming nowadays. Acha, I forgot my name also. I had to see my passport and then I saw the name. Morning I forgot whether I am alive or not. I saw the obituary column. Then I saw my name was not there. Then I got up. You just don't know what will happen. God has 100 ways to make me feel who you are. Follow the laws. That is the only ways to surrender. One name of Vishnu Sahasranam, Bhagavan is Dharma. Dharma Gupta. Not Gupta. Gupta. Oh. All the Gupta word has also come from that only. Anyway, tasu virodhana kijiye natha. See, sixth one. Then Ravana was listening. You know what Mandodari is saying to Ravana? See, sixth doha. Sut kahu raj samarpi. Give the kingdom to Meghnad and let us go to the forest and do bhajan. देखो मंदोदरी का स्टैंडर्ड देखो. सुत कहूं राज समर्पी बन जाइए भजइए रघुनाथ. You can tick it, the second line. It's beautiful line Mandodari says. He said, don't fight. Then she says, 6 + 4. तासु भजन कीजिए तह भरता जो करता पालक संघरता सोई रघुबीर प्रणत अनुरागी भजहु नाथ ममता सब त्यागी मुनिबर जतन करहि जय लागी भूपराजु तजी होहि विरागी सोई को सला धीस रघुराया आयहु करन तो ही परदाया जो पिय मानहु मोर सिखावन सुजसि होई तिहु पुर अति पावन अस कही नयन नीर भरी गही पद कंपित गात नाथ भजौ रघुनाथ ही अचल होई अहि बात सियावर राम चंद्र की जय. देखो क्या स्टैंडर्ड. What a contrast. One Ravana and Mandodari. Don't say mine is also like that. So तासु भजन कीजिए ता भरता. Not as a bhagan bharta. Bharta means husband. This is 4th. You can take this also. So तासु भजन बोले उसका भजन करिए. Who is that? जो करता पालक संघरता. He is sustainer, creator. He is the one who will decide whom you are going to meet tomorrow. He will decide whether you will be happy or not with that person. He will decide your health issues. He will decide how much your good thoughts will come tomorrow or night. He will decide how will be your sleep. Alarm will go off or not. Today also alarm had gone off. He will decide what? That, some good thoughts are coming. You are doing job. He will decide your willpower will be there or it is not. It has collapsed. He will decide somebody is provoking is there around you or somebody is invoking is there around you. Well, he always provokes me. I don't get angry, but he only provokes me and he makes me angry. I was just doing bhajan and he was doing bhojan and he provoked me. He will decide what? You will be your guru or not. He will decide whether you will get mantra or not. He will decide whether your faith will be there or not. All main things he has kept. You have got only dibba, that body. Element is his, software is his, you got a hardware. Bhajan means re-establishing connection. Anyway, he didn't listen anything. And she said, Bhajahu Nath Mamta Saptyagi, leave all the attachment. And he is the one who is Lord. And held the feet. As Job Piya. Piya, see the 7 minus 1. Piya means, you know what Piya? Oh, my dear. Piya means Priya. Dear, my dear. Piya is only for husband, not for anybody else. Don't say to anybody. Piya in Hindi means husband only. He is my Piya. Don't use for anybody else. Little knowledge is a dangerous thing. So John piye. Then one word is called gujar. गुजरना मतलब जाना. जाना. हम वहां से गुजर रहे थे तो हमने कहा उनसे मिल गए. We went to somebody's house. He said, गुजर गए means died. अब now somebody went away for shopping. बोले तो कब के गुजर गए? बोले वो रोने लगे. बोले गुजर गए? बोले अभी अभी गुजरे. अभी 5-आधे घंटे वहां गुजर गए. गुजर गए means dead. Don't use that. गुजरे अलग है, गुजर गए अलग शब्द है. खतरनाक है ना भाई. So everybody was saying, Ravana was very distressed. And ultimately, he didn't listen to anybody. Ego is deaf and blind, but had very long hands and legs. Vasana has very long, everything it wants to catch, but it doesn't see the future past. Acha, there Bhagwan Ram came back. So he is on Subel Parvat. There is one mountain called Subel in Lanka. So this is after 10th verse. 10th Doha verse, why I am doing verse. Doha. Let us now read. Iha Subel Sail Raghubira. We will all read together because time is very less. Well, so much time was there, you are talking only, is less. So, Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Ram. Loudly. Iha Subel Sail Raghubira, उतरे सेन सहित अति भीरा, शिखर एक उतंग अति देखी, परम रम्य सम शुभ्र विशेषी, तह तरु किस लय सुमन सुहाए, लक्ष्मण रचि निज हाथ डसाए, तापर रुचिर मृदुल मृग छाला, तेहि आसन आसीन कृपाला, प्रभु कृत शीस कपीस उछंगा, बाम दहिन दिसी चाप निशंगा, दुकर कमल सुधारत बाना, कहलंकेश मंत्र बड़ भागी अंगद हनुमाना, चरण कमल चापत विधि नाना, प्रभु पाछे लक्ष्मण वीरासन, कटिनि संग कर बान सरासन, एहि विधि कृपा रूप गुण धाम राम आसीन, धन्य ते नरहि ध्यान जे रहत सदा लय लीन। सियावर राम चंद्र की जय। पवन उमापति महादेव की जय। बोलो भाई सब सन। देखो यहाँ मतलब दिस साइड, यहाँ वहाँ। भोजपुरी मेनी पीपल लोग बोले यहाँ आवत है वो। In Bhojpuri, some of you must be knowing. So यहाँ, because that colloquial is from that side, because Swami belong to that area, Varanasi, Chitrakoot. So there this language is used. वहाँ गए ना, आई है कि नहीं है यहाँ नहीं है काओ, काहे ना आवत है नु। उनसे हम कह रहे हैं कि आ जाओ, फिर चले गए वहाँ तो so uha means there and iha means here. Where Ramji is, that is iha, and where Ravana is, that is uha. I hope you understand. That means Goswami is with Ramji, therefore he is saying iha. It's good expression in Ramayana. Iha subel sail Raghubira. Bhagwan Ram has read Parvat. He went on the top. And this Parvat was set, it was facing Ravana's palace. It was against the Dakshin Disha. Sikhar ek utang ati dekhi. He went on the peak. And Paramaram sam subra biseshi. Any shikhar on a peak will not be equanimous. It won't be equal because it's up and down. So there are two words. One is shikhar, other is sam. It's in the same line. When you are on the top, you can't be equanimous. When you are equanimous, you are not on the top. So anybody who goes on the top, he loses his mental balance. This is success has gone in his head. He is not talking, he is, behaving such wildly. He is thinking he is too much. But to be on the top and to remain balanced, Sikhar mein bhi rahe, sam is rahe, that only Ramji can do. He is most beautiful of Trilok, but he lived with the most ugly tribals very happily. He unka balance hai. He is bravest, but he can, in Balmik Ramayana, he says, Sugrivam Sharanam Gata. He went in the refuge of Sugriv. He had done all the big work. Killed Talika, broke the bow, all big work. But never he introduced himself by his work. When Hanumanji asked in Kashkinda Kand, who are you? He says, Kausalesh Dasarath ke jaye. He introduces by the father's name and never by his work that he did. This is called Samta. He is level-headed. Level-headed means he doesn't forget what is the right and best response. Not level-headed means he gave a response which disturbed. He created disharmony. He created his joy. In front of Parashuramji, his response never got bad. Not once in his life, Bhagwan Ram's response was unbalanced. It is called Sam. Character-wise, stop. Valor-wise, stop. Beauty-wise, stop. Intelligence-wise, stop. See the word here. Sikhar ek utang ati dekhi aur param ram sam subra biseshi. Sam raho aap. Top pe mat jao. One Sanskrit teacher was there somewhere. He taught Sanskrit to brahmacharis. So they wanted to reward him. And they praised him so much he had heart attack. They praised him that he taught this. And as he was to go and approach, he fell down. Because he couldn't take that praise so much. He lost his balance. Or somebody is very good in certain area and he is not given that place, he loses his balance because this. One great singer came in Chinmaya mission. I'm not telling his name, you know his name. And the MC was announcing that what award he got. He missed the award Padma Shri. And he got very angry. He said, it took my whole life to get that award. And you remove that award from mine. He got so upset. That was the slip somewhere. Because so many awards were there, and one to award, if you have not taken, never mind, he is so evident. Everybody knows his name. I am not telling his name. He is so popular. Whole world knows his name. But he got so upset. So they are top. Lanka, expectation is high. But Bhagwan is top everywhere. But he is extremely leveled. Ravana is also on the top in certain areas. But everywhere he loses balance. He loses sight of what is dharma and adharma. What is right and wrong. Who is God and who and me. Who has brought me here. This is the first thing. Then see, that top will be hard or soft? Why? Top will be hard. Bottom it is grass, it will be soft. Because bottom there is more mud. So this is very hard. But what happened? Taru kisalaya suman suhaye Lachiman rachi nij haath dasaye. Lakshmanji took some nice grass and kush, and that he made it softer. You need hardness, you need softness. Where softness is required and hardness, both are required. If you are not hard, you will not do sadhana. Hardness is required to protect the emotions that you have made. Coconut is worshipped everywhere, and all worship coconut is used. Because that is the only fruit who sustains the ras inside. All fruits can evaporate, but the water is still in the coconut because of the hard shell. Hard shell outside. If I was very soft towards my parents, and if I had seen they are crying, I wouldn't be sitting here. I had to put a hard crust for some time on me. I said, I'll talk to you later on. Don't talk to me now. Acha? Haan. Oh. To hold that rust inside, you have to have a hard surface. Sometimes mother, father will shout on the child. Why? Because he has some bad manners. Is required. They say spare the rod and spoil the child. He has to be hard. Why? And everything is doing on. Beta soja, mera munna soja, beta soja. It's already 8 o'clock. Soja, बहुत देर हो गई थी. कल सोजा बेटा सोजा मेरा मुन्ना मेरे दिल का टुकड़ा किडनी का टुकड़ा सोजा बेटा सोजा. Don't disturb me. Okay, I will not disturb you. Sorry, beta, sorry. You are creating a brat. When you will not be there, he will be liability for others. Because you are not hard. My father said to my mother, don't wake him in the morning. I told you. Let him not go to this school. Let him fail. You won't believe, not once I was woken up. When you know nobody will wake me and my bus will come and I have to go to the college or the school, then you know how to get up. Let him go. And that helped today also. Who wakes me up? Not temple bell. You can do jap when you are hard with yourself. Marty is saying, pain is there. Pain here, pain there, pain. Sit down. बहुत pain है, कल कर लेंगे ना जप. Do it. You didn't miss your food. You didn't miss your bath. You didn't miss your messages. You saw it. Sit down and complete your jap. Can you do on the bed? No. It is bistar. विषय से तर है वो. बिस्तर से नहीं बैठो. Sit down. It is already 11 o'clock. Hold what were you doing? Do it. I have to get up early in the morning. Swamiji is here. It doesn't matter. चलो करो. अरे यार नहीं कुछ नहीं चलो. पूजा भी नहीं हुई है. करो भगवान लगाओ प्रसाद लगाओ प्रसाद. Ring the bell. You are taking the lamp and moving the lamp. That's too sleepy. Ring the bell and take the lamp. You have to do like this. You are doing like this. You're too sleepy. Go and wash your face. Arey yaar, nothing doing. Be hard with yourself. To do regular jap, it needs a person who is hard. To do regular puja, it needs heart. To have dispassion, you need hardness. Only he's so good, so nice, so chubby, so good cheeks here. He's just Panch Mahabhut, walking Panch Mahabhut. He's future Ash. See him in Avan in clear state. What you call husband and wife? He's a future Ash. Arey, don't say such an inauspicious thing. अच्छा, सच्ची बात inauspicious लग रही है? क्यों उसको मेरा बोल रहे हो? कौन जीव का जीव से रिलेशन है? जो हार्ड नहीं होता ना, he is softer toward his vasanas, ahankar, krodh, काम. You are angry today, na? No food tomorrow. Arey, but no, nothing. No. Can I take Milo? No. Miles to go before you take Milo. Can I take, some kind of smoothie? No. Smoothie is still stronger. Your substitute is in his punishment or reward? No, I'll put some dry fruit and nuts and milk and some fruits and nothing I will eat. No, that is sufficient. I went to Chicago. Somebody said, I don't take evening meal. They took a big jar, put lot of fruit, dry fruit. This big was the mixie or something like. I said, it's more than dinner. So much cashew you are putting, so much raisins you are putting. They are putting milk also. And I am not fond of smoothie. Please don't give or ask. I'm smooth, but don't like smooth. Because milk, etc. and nuts, etc. doesn't go with me. No food, nothing. Get angry and no food. But not having food, I'll get more angry. Achha, then day after you will have no food at all. No water also. You will have water. Tomorrow you will water fast. Day after you will waterless fast. Dry fast bolte na water. You will have dry fast. Already you are very dry. So we will have dry fast. Arey mar jayenge. We'll throw the body, no problem. 4 people will be required because you are overweight. So, but we'll do all these things. Don't worry about that. When you are like that, then you become a seeker. Then softer emotion. Then I take the Lord's name. Then the tears come out. तब आप बहुत soft हो भगवान के प्रति, गुरु के प्रति, मंत्र के प्रति. Somewhere you are soft, somewhere you are hard. It is not that you are not hard anywhere and you are not soft everywhere. A criminal is also soft somewhere. But where you are soft and where you are hard, that decides your peace of mind. Tapovan Maharaj, how hard he was. And therefore he could contain Brahmakar Vritti. Content is very important. Therefore container has to be hard. See, this is a heart. Ribs are there because the lungs is there. Heart is there. It's still harder is the skull because the softest brain is there. The biggest emotion for Lord and my Brahmakar Vritti, my sadhana, I have to have very soft. Karpatri Ji Maharaj was there. People used to say, he's very hard. I always said, no, he's very soft. When Ras Leela started in Vrindavan, towels were kept, 3-4 towels. Jo aasu aana shuru ho jaye. Just crying. Because they said Radha Ji and Krishna Bhagwan had come. Somebody is enacting. Aur jo aasu aana shuru ho jaye. Khub roye. So he was not interacting after that. He used to go in jungles. He said, I cannot talk right now. I'll come after 1-2 hours. संत बहुत कोमल होते हैं भगवान के प्रति, गुरु के प्रति, इष्ट के प्रति, जप के प्रति. Because they are very soft. They have maintained a harder life to protect the softest emotions. And sansari person is hard toward God or mantra because they are very soft toward their vasanas, ahankar, attachment. And therefore there is no growth. Because beautiful emotions, I allowed it to spill out. Therefore all the fruits have the peeling outside to protect the juice inside. देखो सॉफ्ट एंड हार्ड, ओ इसलिए हार्ड बनना पड़ता अपने लिए. अच्छा बचाओ अपने आप को. इट टेक्स आवर्स टू मेक द थॉट. यू केम ऑल द वे फ्रॉम द हाउस 1 hour, then you will go back. By the time you go, but it is 9. You know, Swami, 9:30. Okay. If you sit here, Bole, I run away when I don't know. Because if I go there, you will ask me to feel have eaten or not. हम तो भाग जाते हैं. So it took 9:30, 3 hours. No, 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours. इस जूस को बनाने के लिए, ईश्वर रस को बनाने के लिए, with one anger, with one complaint against somebody, with one negative thoughts, everything is dried up. Because I was not hard towards my baser emotions, lower emotions. अच्छा तुम्हारे में आज काम आया, अब बताते हैं तुमको. Mahatmas don't take food for 7 days if one calm comes. Seven days. Don't think they are taking milk. Nothing. Therefore they become Mahatma. I have known such Mahatma. Therefore I am talking. वो पानी पी रहे हैं बस. No, nothing except water. 7 days. People say will die. बोले better my body passes away. इतना अपने आप को अपना इमोशंस बनाते हैं. होल साधना इज मेकिंग वन इमोशन फॉर द लॉर्ड. तब मई एव मना अधत्स्व होगा, मई एव लगेगा, मन मना भाव तब होगा. इट इज नॉट अ जोक. ही हैज गिवन हिज लाइफ फॉर दैट. ही हैज लेफ्ट हिज फादर मदर फॉर दैट. और he has at least he has read books for that. It takes jan and jan to become like that. And therefore harder and softer both are required, where we have to just think over it. And therefore Ramji was on the harder surface, but the Lakshmanji Vairagya made it softer. So hard sadhana, you have to feel it is very soft. What was very difficult for you one day, now it has become easier because of your practice and because of your abhyas. Dispassion has become easier. Chanting has become easier. 2 hours I can do jab. Angerlessness has become easier now. Lustlessness has become easier now. That is what your sadhana is. We'll see more tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Jai Jai Ram.